The magic of Maui started with a reception for first-timers and singles. What's so great about the Top Sales Director trip is the spirit of sisterhood. Everyone is so welcoming and so happy that you're there. Even if you came alone, you're never alone again, because with these women, friendships are formed in an instant. After the reception, all of the top sales directors joined together on the lawn of the beautiful Four Seasons Resort for the official Welcome to Maui dinner.
Welcome to Maui and the 2011 Top Director Trip. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
It was a great evening to unwind and have some fun girlfriend time. They caught up with old friends and got acquainted with new ones. And of course, the food was amazing, which was definitely a sign of the days and nights to come.
Having a great time! 1, 2, 3, woo!
The Four Seasons Resort in Maui was stunningly beautiful, like a sparkling jewel set on the ocean. And first thing on the agenda for these high-powered top independent sales directors? Absolutely nothing. They lounged by the pool. They lounged by the ocean. They enjoyed a leisurely lunch and a pampering spa.
Sorry guys, this spa time is my time. See you later.
Although they did exercise with a stroll on the beach. There was even a pineapple weightlifting contest. And for those who couldn't take it anymore, there was golf on the hotel's championship course.
I am so excited to be here. I cannot even believe how beautiful it is and how fortunate we are to be in this paradise and to be together. So we're gonna have a great time.
Estuvimos ahí junto a la arena, junto al mar, gozando de las olas, de la brisa. Ha sido un paraíso para nosotras.
Oh my gosh, I love every single trip, but Hawaii is absolutely heaven on earth. I love Hawaii. The friendship that we get to make, the downtime, the just girlfriend time, the swimming in the pool, the experiences are just amazing. It is worth everything it takes to get here.
The sun set on a glorious day, and the top sales directors headed to Lahaina for the feast at Lele. A luau like no other. As everyone arrived, they were greeted in the Hawaiian tradition with beautiful orchid leis, which helped them jump right into the spirit of the occasion.
Woo! Aloha Mary Kay style.
Lele is the ancient name for Lahaina, and it's on this beach where the royal family of Maui would feast and be entertained. So it made perfect sense for our Mary Kay royalty to do the same.
It was awesome. You know, when we got here, the sun was setting, and the setting was just beautiful. It was just, I don't know, just the ambiance of the whole evening was great. The food was wonderful. We're all so full, we can hardly stand it.
They were treated to a dining experience of elegant Polynesian cuisine and authentic entertainment that celebrated the culture. And what a celebration it was.
Tonight was so surreal. On the ocean side with the beautiful sunset, the most amazing food, just the spirit of the people, the joy of our friends, and these amazing dancers. I'm speechless.
Hey!
Day after day, Maui was pure perfection. Some of the top sales directors took to the sea on an amazing catamaran adventure. They set sail from Molokini for a day of snorkeling and swimming. It was truly a day in paradise.
I love my Mary Kay.
Okay, we've got Mary Kay sunscreen, SPF 30, waterproof for 90 minutes in the water.
Product placement.
Oh, this is the life.
Isn't it? Amazing.
My husband is having a wonderful time. Thanks me every day for being who I am. So ladies, this is the place you want to be. Get your husbands here and they will worship you forever.
After a beautiful sail, they arrived at their ocean destination.
Molokini! The snorkel adventure starts! Woohoo! Let's do this! Let's do it! Here we go!
The Molokini Marine Sanctuary is abundant with thousands of colorful reef fish, coral formations, and so much more. We don't think anyone anticipated how absolutely incredible this experience was going to be.
I saw some amazing fish. Great coral. Great birds. Just an amazing journey. Great experience. Really enjoyed it. Not like this in Tulsa.
It's not like this anywhere. On the sail home, the top sales directors took a scenic cruise along the Maui coastline. They were even given a little something to help them enjoy the view. Sweet! Although some people didn't need any help at all. Even on vacation, it's hard for these top performers not to take charge. Hey, Paul! But you can always count on them finding their way.
Over there.
All in all, it was an awesome day. You know what else is awesome? A private helicopter tour of Maui.
Oh my goodness, we got to see a 1,000-foot waterfall, and the canyon was as deep as the Grand Canyon, but only half a mile wide. It was absolutely stunning and gorgeous, and we're just so thankful that we got to see this. Compliments to Mary Kay.
Oh, absolutely beautiful to see every part of Hawaii, all the different islands, and it has been fabulous. Every inch of it. No other way to do it besides with Mary Kay.
Oh, el viaje en el helicóptero. Viajé, vi la isla de Maui y así me sentí, mis sueños echarlo a volar. Y en este viaje eso es lo que he aprendido a soñar y a volar por mí misma.
Aloha!
Dreams definitely took flight as the $1 Million Sales Directors shared their special evening together.
Fabulous. Feel like $1 million.
It all started by rolling out the red carpet for these $1 Million women.
We are going to dinner at Gannon's for the $1 Million dinner. We are so excited.
Sounds good to me.
Everyone had their own private limo to this exclusive event. And from beginning to end, they were treated like royalty. The setting of the restaurant was so exquisite, they couldn't pass up this $1 million photo opportunity. Don't they all look gorgeous? As they gathered for dinner, Daryl told everyone that Mary Kay chose this restaurant because it was the best. And celebrity chef and owner Bev Gannon gave each of them a personally autographed cookbook to congratulate them on their success. The evening was sublime, just like the company they kept. And the night just kept getting better and better.
Welcome to the $1 Million.
The $1 Million Slumber Party is an annual tradition that's always hosted by the #1 sales director. This year it was Kim's turn, and she was the perfect hostess. There was an amazing array of sweets and treats, Who could possibly resist that chocolate fondue? Of course, the best part of the $1 Million Slumber Party is sharing those $1 million secrets. But what happens at the slumber party stays at the slumber party. There is, however, one thing they wanted all of you to hear.
See you in Monte Carlo!
Keeping their eyes on the prize, the top sales directors eagerly attended the business meetings to learn about what was hot, what was new, and what was now. There was recognition for those who had earned these trips many times, as well as some designer giveaways. They heard strategy, they learned about new products and tools. They even learned details about new Salesforce apparel. And of course, the highlight was hearing all the great tips that the $1 Million sales directors had to offer. And what made these meetings even more awesome was how these sales directors handled the information. They used technology to capture it and share it. In fact, they did this throughout the entire trip.
So you like that tip? So you guys, it's choices that you make today.
I brought my iPad with me to Hawaii because I wanted to be able to send messages home to my unit to paint the picture for them of what it's like to be on a top director trip. And I asked her to describe the hotel so that I could get a video and capture it. And I'm going to go in and send it to my unit in an email so that they can see right now what it's like to be on a top director trip. Aloha!
You know what they say about those who work hard. They also play hard.
This is amazing! Everything you could ever want! Oh, Mary Kay! I love it!
The waves were so amazing, some of the top sales directors took it to the next level. Welcome to Surfin' Safari Mary Kay style.
This has been on my bucket list for I don't even know how many years, and when we saw it was one of the options, we decided that we would just definitely take advantage of it. I hate to say it was easier than I expected, but once we got out there and got on those boards, I felt like Hawaii 5-0. It was fun.
Yeah.
Amazing when you finally got up on that board and you feel it and you're going, oh my gosh, I'm surfing. It was crazy amazing, very fun. I want a pink surfboard. I love it. I'm in it for life. It was fabulous.
From hanging 10 to just hanging. The top sales directors were ready for adventure. And this adventure was all about the zip line.
Mary Kay totally takes me to new heights.
You know what they say about what goes up? That's right, it must come down. These top sales directors zipped across lush valleys and meadows, working towards the summit for a 2,800-foot grand finale.
The views are spectacular. They're zipping.
Yes, I love it. New thing to teach our consultants about momentum, like the zip line.
Ever the best group of ladies I have ever met in my life for my very first trip. It's making the memories for sure.
The culmination of this fabulous top sales director trip was the spectacular gala dinner.
Welcome to the gala evening!
The ballroom was bathed in a beautiful pink light.
Aloha from Maui.
The top sales directors were dressed in their finest fashions. Even the guys went the extra mile by sporting a tie. Oh, wait, that's a lei.
Aloha! Aloha!
The top sales directors were treated to some incredible entertainment, including a showcase of Hawaiian fashions throughout history.
The shows were phenomenal. The dining, exquisite. I loved everything from the fabulous desserts to the lobster and steak. Hello, we're so pampered.
And an amazing musical performance by a ukulele player that Mary Kay flew over from Oahu especially for this event.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen anybody play an instrument and dance and move and talk. It's just fabulous. What an amazing night. Great way to end the week.
This was the trip of a lifetime, and it's an experience these top sales directors will always cherish.
The trip has actually been more than what I thought, and even more than I dreamed possible. Being able to be here with corporate and to be able to be taught by the $1 million directors, it's more and even then some than what you can even imagine.
So thank you for the way that you lead. You make me want to be better.
This Mary Kay world is awesome. You've got to get this.
Es un cambio de vida, es una manera de poder cambiar tu manera de pensar y tu vida. O sea, no sigas pensando, estoy aquí y eso es todo, sino que hay algo más para ti.
And it has just been, overwhelming. It's, waking up in the most beautiful hotels, and my husband's already kidding about, the maid comes in twice a day to make sure everything's all right, and like, am I going to expect this when I get home? Of course I'm going to expect this when I get home.
I was that girl before who used to think, oh, that's great for them, but could I ever really do this? But it is. If you're willing to work for it and you make a decision, anybody can earn this. So Mary Kay, that is the opportunity for women that anybody can do it. If they're willing to work for it, they can do it too.
Success is not for the chosen few, it's for the few who choose.
Every time I would see the top sales director trip videos, I would cry. And the dream in my heart was so strong to attend one of these trips. And I thought to myself one day, I want that for my husband and for myself. And this year was that time in our lives. And so it has meant personally to me one of my biggest dreams of my Mary Kay business and my life fulfilled. And it was better than what I dreamed. It was more than what I expected.
This is my Mary Kay.
Woohoo! And don't ever give up on your dream of being on these top director trips, because it's worth every minute. It took me over 20 years to get here, but I'm so glad I'm here.
The food, the fun, meeting with $1 million directors and hanging out with these people and learning the tricks of the trade and what you need to do to stay focused and continue with your work and just keep going and make every trip. They said if you make one trip, you have to always keep coming back. So I'm working on that now.
Now is the time to share your business, grow your unit big, and be a part of the fun, because we're going to be in Provence and Monte Carlo next year. I can't wait. I'm already planning on it. I love the trips. I love my life. The relationships with the couples that we take home beyond this has been the biggest blessing to our life and our family. I think life begins in Mary Kay on the top director trips.